Since 1938, NTEU has been successfully representing federal employees, and today represents 150,000 federal employees in 31 agencies.
We have accomplished more than most thought possible, and we have done that by working together.
Working together, NTEU has achieved significant workplace gains.
Something that I really think employees like is the AWS, the alternate work schedule, and also FlexiPlace. You know, it really helps employees with their family obligations to be able to work their schedules. And if it wasn't for NTEU, we wouldn't have that.
Partial subsidizing of public transportation came about because of NTEU.
The flexible spending account, it was made available to federal employees, directly accountable to NTEU.
New benefits are often achieved through NTEU negotiated contracts, which are comprehensive and provide federal employees with enhanced protections and benefits.
Do you think you have flexible work hours or telework because management wanted you to have it? No, everything you see in this building we got because of NTEU and our ability to represent and effectively represent our members for the things and issues that they care about.
NTEU not only negotiates the best contracts in the federal sector, we enforce our contracts to protect the rights of employees.
We've got dozens and dozens of full-time professionals on the national staff, many of them attorneys, who spend most of their working life enforcing our agreements, enforcing law, regulation, trying to figure out, well, if the law or the contract or the regulations don't help us today, what change do we need in them going forward?
We're there for people. We make it a priority to respond quickly and to help in any way we can.
You know, we can handle the issue informally just by talking to management, or we can file a formal grievance. We can take the case to arbitration if it doesn't get resolved through the grievance process. There's just so many things we can do to help the employees out.
NTEU makes sure employees are treated fairly in all aspects of their work life.
When we can move in and protect an employee's rights and improve their lives, improve the lives of their family members, that's the thing that makes me the most proud.
NTEU helps new employees complete their probationary year and move on to successful careers.
This is how we come together to preserve our rights, to preserve what's fair and equal to us, and to be treated with dignity and respect, which is what NTEU stands by.
NTEU is willing to go to court and willing to fight on those issues that are very important to the federal worker.
Court victories by NTEU have provided new protections and have improved the quality of our workplaces. In a hostile political environment, NTEU is fighting to protect federal employee jobs, pay, and benefits.
Everything about the working life of a federal employee is decided by those who are elected. Everything. What the agency staffing level will be, what the agency funding will be, what federal pay will be, what the retirement benefits will be, and what your contributions to that retirement will be, what your FEHB health insurance will be, whether you have collective bargaining rights and can be represented by a union. Who will do the work of the federal government? Will it be contractors or federal employees? Every one of those things are decided by those who are elected, and the list goes on and on.
At NTEU's annual legislative conference, hundreds of NTEU members come to Washington, D.C. to educate Congress on the issues affecting federal employees.
We're just tired of being the scapegoats. We're tired of being the ones that, okay, we have to have cutbacks. Let's go after the federal workers.
NTEU works to ensure affordable health care for federal employees and their families.
For many people, they see the accomplishments that NTEU has made on the national level as well as on the local level, and they find themselves gravitating toward the union as a way of feeling safe about their future.
NTEU has their finger on the pulse of legislation. As soon as something bad is introduced, we get emails before it hits the papers. We know about it, and we know what NTEU is doing about it. So I really feel like a sense of, I know they have my back on this, and the backs of the federal workers.
NTEU rallies support for federal employees in Congress.
We're in this together. And I want every one of the people you work with that are not a part of the union, I want them to join up, but I want them to participate in saying, we are federal employees, we work hard, we deserve to be respected, we deserve to be compensated in a proper way so we can support our families. That's what you need to tell them.
We just want to let Congress and the Senate know that we are engaged in their activities. We do care what they do on our behalf or against us, and we are voters, and we're very concerned with the democratic process.
I am a Customs and Border Protection officer, and my job is to keep my country safe.
NTEU is educating the public about the critical role federal employees play in our society.
The national banking system is safe and sound.
And if we don't tell our story, not only do we suffer, which we would as federal employees, but the job suffers that we're supposed to be doing for the American people.
I joined the union because it was clear to me that the union represented the interests of the federal employees, and that only the union could make our lives better, protect our rights, and actually make our agencies more efficient in providing the services that they provide and in meeting their missions.
NTEU works not only to increase your pay, but also to protect your federal career. NTEU successfully reversed policies that aim to contract out thousands of federal jobs. NTEU works to ensure that agencies are funded and fully staffed to provide the services to accomplish their missions.
NTEU is our voice, affecting positive change for us.
We've been successful in the workplace. We have been successful at the bargaining table. We have been successful in arbitrations. We have been successful on the Hill. And we have been successful in the media in getting our message across as we have represented federal employees so ably in the past few years.
I can't imagine a federal work life without NTEU. They protect my rights, NTEU protects my benefits, NTEU protects my future. I have never known a federal life as an employee without NTEU, and I really don't ever care to.
What I tell people is this is as important, if not more important, on the first day to sign up than your life insurance and your TSP and everything else. This is your work insurance. I heard that once on a video we did, and it really resonated with me. It's your work insurance. You need somebody in this job, in this bureaucracy, to kind of cover your back.
When you join NTEU, you strengthen your voice, your rights, and your benefits as a federal employee.
You should join NTEU because we're there to represent your needs, what you want in the workplace. We're there to protect you, and the larger we are, the more members we have, the more protection we can offer.
It's really important to join the NTEU. It shows that there's support for the union and demonstrates to management that they're willing to put their dues on the line for the benefits and the support of the union.
I think there's a false understanding out there that I don't have to pay for it because I get it anyway. The fact is, if everybody has that attitude, nobody will get it. Nobody will get the benefits that we've worked 70 plus years to get. And every year we fight to keep those rights.
If people aren't paying dues, then the union can't actually afford to make those improvements in their lives. So it is really important that people join and help out in those efforts.
It costs money to fight, and we have a lot of fights ahead of us, and we need to be prepared.
If we could get every federal worker to join the union, we could move mountains.
Any federal worker cannot do it alone. One person can't change a workplace. Only working together can people make a difference, and NTEU helps people do that.
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, where the American Revolution took place. And Benjamin Franklin once said, "We must all hang together, or surely we'll hang separately." NTEU embodies that statement. NTEU is there to fight for everyone in the union. No matter if it takes 1 year, if it takes 10 years, they're going to fight to the finish to get you what you deserve.
We need every federal employee to become a part of NTEU. We need you to stand with us. We need you to add your voice to ours to ensure that our voice is as strong and as effective as possible in the courts, at the bargaining table, in the workplace, on Capitol Hill, everywhere that we need to address issues on behalf of federal workers.